Hello everyone, my name is Kohei Mizobata from Tokyo University of Marine Science and Technology, and my co-author is Dr. Atsushi Matsuoka from University of New Hampshire. And today I would like to talk to you about verification of AMSR2 SST in the Arctic Ocean and implications of freshwater distribution on estimation error. In this study, we try to validate AMSR2 SST. The AMSR2 is a microwave radiometer mounted on the GCOM-W satellite. And sea surface temperature is essential climate variables. And we have a long-term data set from 1978 uh, using the AVHR and as a satellite sensors. And now the AMSR-E and AMSR2, the microwave radiometer sensors are contributing to the climate data record. And based on the climate data record, we know the long-term trend of SST and anomalous warm sea temperature in the Arctic Ocean, like this. That this figure is coming from the Arctic Report Card 2021, and it's showing the anomalous warm sea surface temperature in the Arctic Ocean in August of 2019 and 2020. And to understand the global warming issue, that we need to have a precise sea surface temperature, and the target accuracy of AMSR2 SST is 0.5 Kelvin. But actually, in the polar region, that SST from the AMSR2 is not validated, actually. So in this study, we try to validate accuracy of AMSR2 SST in the Arctic Ocean, and also to clarify the factors that may contribute to the bad estimate of sea surface temperature. And then after we identify the factors, then we will discuss the correction method. In this study, we use level 2 AMSR2 sea surface temperature, a standard product, actually. It's coming from the JAXA G portal. And also to validate the AMSR2 SST, we use ICAM inside to the quality monitor dataset. And also in this study, we consider the sea surface salinity things. So we use the dataset from the Copernicus website. It's called as the Multi-Observation Global Ocean Sea Surface Salinity and Sea Surface Density Dataset. Here's a result. It's showing the scatter plot. X-axis shows the AMSR2 SST, and the y-axis shows the ICAM SST, and the root mean square error is 0.65. So the standard product, the target is 0.5 Kelvin, but in Arctic Ocean, it's a little bit getting worse, the 0.65. This figure is based on the descending dataset. Using the ascending dataset, the root mean square error is 0.67. And we made a map. It's showing the difference of the sea surface temperature between AMSR2 and ICAM SST, and the blue area showing the underestimation area. And it's located in the Canada Basin and Baffin Bay and Fram Strait. And those areas almost identical to the bunch of freshwater content area. Right-hand side, this figure is coming from the Carmack et al. It's showing the distribution of freshwater content in there's a bunch of freshwater in the Canada Basin, Baffin Bay, and Fram Strait. So those two figures suggesting us the underestimation may be related to salinity. So we revisit the ocean surface emissivity and direct constant model. And ocean surface emissivity consists of three terms, and the first term E0 is emissivity of the spectral ocean surface. And the other two terms is depending on the wind. And then the emissivity of the specular ocean surface E0 is actually the largest part. And so that we need to consider about the E0. And this E0 is depending on the frequency and incidence angle and temperature salinity, because the eruption constant is a function of the water temperature and salinity, as shown by the Mason Wentz 2004. And we calculated the ocean surface emissivity, and like this, it's showing the ocean surface emissivity in the temperature and salinity domain. In the warm water area, this E0 is changes in E0 is depending on the temperature. But in the cold region, the changes in the E0 depending on not only the temperature but also salinity. So in the cold region, we need to think about the impact of salinity change. So we made a model like this, the cubic equation. It's showing the relationship between the emissivity ratio and the SST ratio. This ratio, emissivity ratio, is coming from the Klein-Swift model and the Mason-Wentz model. And we can estimate the emissivity ratio using the seaside temperature and seaside salinity. So once we get the emissivity ratio and then apply to multiply by the AMSR2 SST, and then we can correct the AMSR2 SST. It's a kind of the empirical correction. Here is the result. It's the left-hand side is the original one, and after we correct the AMSR2 SST, and it's showing the beta estimation. Here, the Canada Basin, only in the Canada Basin, the root mean square is 0.8, but after we apply the empirical correction, then RMSE is 0.7. So in the summary, the original, the AMSR2 standard product is showing the RMSE 0.65 or 67 in the Arctic Ocean, and the end estimate area is almost identical to the low salinity area. And we made a relationship. We made a model showing the relationship between the emissivity ratio and the SST ratio, and then apply the correction. Then we could get a better estimation of the SST, especially in the Canada Basin. Here, with a large here is a large scientific contrast area. So so this result indicate we need to think about the eruption constant emissivity things in the SST algorithm. Thank you for hearing.